The last one. When they are playing that, if you had the closed captions on, it says, what is that called? Fanfare? It says plays fanfare with perfect pitch.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, they've gotten better.
They can hear every note. They can recognize it.
Yeah, there's somebody off screen being like, that's a C.
Yeah. Plankton plays like his whole thing, and they're like, I can tell you every note that was in that chord.
What's one of those celebrities? Who has perfect pitch? The famous singer
Jamel Hill.
Oh, it's fucking Charlie Puth.
I'm thinking of Charlie Puth.
Yeah. Charlie Puth, our friend Addison and I have this conversation. I really like Shawn Mendes' music, and he really likes Charlie Puth's. But he's like, I think Charlie Puth is better because he's like so musically trained and like went to college for it and like knowledgeable of it all.
The Plankton style.
The anti-Steve Lacy.
Is Steve Lacy just amateur pro?
Yeah.
Respect.
Good for him.
And he's got great songs.
Well, we learned today that anybody can be a musician, and that too.
Because today we went to the Bubble Bowl.
We did. This is the episode.
I've seen a couple of Bubble Bowls.
Welcome back to Wet Boys, where we talk about SpongeBob. Where we watch SpongeBob.
Where you two watch SpongeBob, yeah.
Where we watch SpongeBob and Eddie sometimes listens to it in the car. Mm-hmm. Did you listen to this one in the car?
Not really. What did I listen to in the car? I listened to the Amon Shumpert podcast, and he talked to Katino Mobley.
Who's that?
He's a player from Philadelphia.
Yo. 76ers?
No, from like the city of Philadelphia. He's like, that's where I wasn't saying like what team he played for.
And he doesn't play any sports. He's like a guy. He's a player.
Just a player.
No, yeah, he's like a legendary figure from Philly.
He's like a player.
So yeah, he's a plur.
He's a blur. He's a complete peace, love, unity, and respect.
Mm-hmm.
He loves.
He's playing like what's that one guy's name? Diplo.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
somebody saw his car, didn't they? Didn't somebody post that? One of our friends.
Whose car?
One of our friends saw Diplo's car. I couldn't remember who it was.
How do you know Diplo's car?
Was it Jack?
Because his license plate is
Grant?
Diplo.
Oh.
No.
Or it's just a guy with the license plate Diplo. Though you'd think the DMV would be like, no, you have to be Diplo to get that.
Are you sending that picture to somebody?
Yeah, I am reacting to Dom's Be Real, but it won't take.
You should send a picture of Diplo to somebody.
I should. Yeah. Just say, do you know this man?
Do you know who this is? Diplo looks like a pretty
normal dude.
Average dude.
Yeah. Was Diplo in SpongeBob? For some reason, I thought that was like a rumor.
I don't know, but I could see. Diplo likes doing fun things, like little things like that.
I know David Bowie was.
Really?
Yeah, he was Lord Royal Highness in Atlantis Squarepantis.
Diplo posts videos.
Is Diplo a word, like a word, or is that like a name? Is it like did that spell something like doing it?
An acronym or whatever.
Doing it peacefully, lovingly, openly.
Oh wow,
Diplo.
That's a beautiful acronym for sex.
Yeah, or maybe it's shortened.
Pussy.
Yeah,
that is
love.
Octogenarians.
Yeah, octopi.
But he will post TikToks, and they're like, you ever see the TikToks he posts?
No.
Where he's just like filming people at festivals?
I'm over TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's huge. When did that happen?
I don't know. I started to just like stop watching him.
That was a quick burning passion.
Yeah,
it's
brightest
over.
stars burn out the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
Your star was burning bright.
What do you mean?
You just loved TikTok.
Yeah, I did. And I think I was like, I was doing it mostly to try to just like get into stuff again and to be like, and I thought it'd be funny to get into it, you know, but then I was just like, I'm just turning into like a person who actually likes TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, this is lame. This is lame. This is so lame.
I'm glad you got, that's awesome.
It led to other stuff. Like I showed Dom, I started buying like sorority spirit wear. Like, yeah.
I wish you had brought it with you.
Yeah.
This fucking sweatshirt you bought.
What, like AKO?
It's
Tridelt.
Oh,
yeah.
Delta. How can I help you?
What did
it says, I'm proud to be a DDD.
Yeah.
And I was like, and he was like, is this weird? And I'm like, well,
Yes.
people are just going to think it's about boobs.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it that way.
And he was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the letter D's or is it like the triangle?
No, it's not even the Greek.
Oh, then for sure they think some sort of boobs.
Yeah, but I got it from the UCLA Tri-Delt store, and I was like, man, this will be funny and ironic, right?
He was like, I was like, I think it's kind of weird. I
You
don't
gotta
think
go to open mics wearing that.
Yeah.
it's like, I said when Eddie told me he bought it, I was like, I'm shocked that they're just selling. It says, I'm proud to be. It's their stuff for their sisters, and they're just selling that to the general public.
Mm-hmm.
That's strange.
Well, I don't know if they expect people to go to the website, like, you know what I mean?
You use the super secret coupon code.
Yeah, they use their their internal link.
Yeah, no, I don't think they were like, we're gonna make this a website that everyone's gonna go to.
No one is seeking that out.
The UCLA Tri-Delt gift shop.
They just needed a way to sell them, you know?
I like the idea that there was someone in a group me like, does anybody know an Eddie Ho Young?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my friend's boyfriend. He came to the cocktail last week.
No, I don't do that.
Go to cocktails.
No, I don't.
Boyfriends?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a boyfriend. I'm not a boyfriend guy.
Could be if you treat me right.
You're right.
You know what else you could be?
A trained musician.
Absolutely, a champion bands person.
There you
at
go.
The Bubble
Nice.
Bowl.
My bad.
Whoa,
Eddie did a segue.
adding to towards the episode.
What did you want me to say?
No, you
kind of exactly
that seemed like exactly what he. I'm surprised you gave him what he.
Honestly,
you could tell
me
he
too.
wanted.
You really must feel bad for me for something.
I think I just you know, the TikTok thing is over now, and I'm ready to submit. You know,
You ready to be submissive and breedable?
yeah.
Well, you really are down bad right now.
What for? What?
Just admitting to be submissive and breedable.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
TikTok Eddie would not have said that.
Yeah, I'll just open it. Let's see. I didn't delete the app. You know, I can check it out.
Let's see. Tell us the first thing that pops up.
Oof, it's gonna be something fucking basketball related, I'm sure.
Oh, that's okay.
Hold on,
Let's all go on our TikToks and see what the first thing that comes up. That's
POV. Your friend had to take one for the.
Oh, I got that one.
Oh, it's getting me back in.
And it's the ghost.
Yeah, it's the ghost from Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah,
oh, damn. Oh, it's a hot girl.
Let's wait. Thew, all right, pause. Thew, what's your first
The
one?
Drake thing.
It's this group of people dressed as pilgrims near a giant ship talking about going on the ship.
Oh, I saw that where they're wearing the hats.
Yeah.
Because
Basketball. Jason Tatum received the worst tech.
I got an 8 video
Ew.
from, and it's just a movie clip.
Of a movie.
7 Psychopaths.
Nice.
That's a good movie. I
But
saw
it's
that.
8. It's not even it's 8 likes, 0 comments. Stranger.
Dude, I've actually done this before.
Second one is a.
What are you doing in that video?
It's protein powder and I'm guessing some sort of like bourbon.
Wait, he's making a protein drink. Willet protein shake. That's funny with Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Yeah,
I haven't done it with cognac, but
have you done that?
Yeah, but we called it a Shiver Me Timbers.
What alcohol did you use?
Do you want me to say?
No.
Oh.
Okay. No, I have something actually to add to this.
Oh, you did something fucked up?
No.
With your drink?
No. Today at work, an unnamed former contestant of The Bachelor was talking to me and was saying that she sometimes will mix pre-workout with a vodka and soda.
That would be good.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's like a good go out. That's ours with Mio Energy.
Yeah.
We kind of do the exact. Have you ever used Mio Energy with us, right, Eddie?
I don't like those. They're like too tangy.
I mean, they're
we
really
just do it
gross.
right to the back of the throat.
Ooh, Elle and Jeb just rolled up. Elle and her brother are here.
Hey, I can't talk right now, but I'll call you later.
Who was that?
No one.
We could hear what they said.
No. No.
Anyway, should we get into the episode?
Yeah, I guess, man. Let's talk about it. So there's a big sort of rivalry, sort of an Eddie v Dom rivalry.
Who is William in this case?
Me.
Respect.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
But I always lose in the end.
Also, I think it's worth noting that this episode, Band Geeks, is probably the most well-beloved episode of SpongeBob.
Oh my God, yeah. This is the one that everybody is like, oh, you do a SpongeBob podcast? Have you done an episode on Band Geeks? No. Eddie and I are playing footsie. But everyone says, oh, you got to do the band one. You got to do the Sweet Victory one. So here we're doing it. So you're welcome.
And also, on top of that, we have something else to share. There's a reason why we're doing the most popular episode right now.
Really?
And it's because, sadly, listeners, also still Dom and Eddie are like foot fighting right now.
Yeah.
In between this announcement, sadly, this is our second to last episode of Wet.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, wait, we gotta play the sad noise.
Why don't you guys just keep doing the podcast when I'm gone?
Without you.
Just get someone else.
Nah, no one else will fill the void. You're gonna leave.
Just listener, singular listener who I talk to. It's just you, the only one who listens, and I love you so much. Unless you're listening in a group, and I'm talking to all of you. Then Eddie is leaving us.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie's moving to New York. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be a big Carrie Bradshaw in the city.
He's gonna write a sex blog.
When he's not foot fighting Dom.
Yeah, sorry.
My toes were right near his butthole.
Dude, this is bad. No.
Should I go in there?
Ew. I'm holding it with a hand up.
Eddie's,
so you don't insert
Eddie
yourself.
Is moving to New York to start the sex blog. And we're very proud of him.
Is that Carrie Bradshaw?
Yeah.
Terry Bradshaw?
If we were the women of Sex in the City, who would we be? Tag yourself.
I've never seen the show.
Who would we be? You would be.
I'd probably be a Miranda.
Am I Kim Cattrall?
Or Charlotte.
I don't want to be a Charlotte. She sucks.
You're a Charlotte.
Am I Kim Cattrall?
You could be Kim
You could be Kim Cattrall.
Who's Kim
I think
Cattrall?
I'm Carrie.
Bradshaw. You're
I'm Carrie.
Bradshaw.
I could see you as Kim Cattrall. I could see you. What's the red-haired woman's name?
Miranda.
No, I thought Miranda was the brunette.
No, that's Charlotte.
Oh, you're right.
Cynthia Nixon is Miranda.
Anyway, I mean, but who is Kim Cattrall in this show?
I think you
would be most likely.
But
Samantha,
no, but what does that mean?
You have the most sex and don't care what people think.
That's okay.
That is pretty you.
I guess. Is that you? I guess relationship sex doesn't count.
Yeah. Dom also blogs about his
Claire's
sex.
my big.
Oh. In a sorority context?
Yeah, she's my sister.
You're having sex with your sorority big.
I'm so proud to have found my family, and that's why I bought this sweatshirt and sold one to Eddie.
And
because I wanted to brag about us all being tri-delts. Because you can learn and grow, just like the bandmates. It starts off with Squidward playing music.
Yeah.
Playing his clarinet in his house.
But I am moving, and I guess the podcast is ending because of me, sorry.
Oh, yeah, we didn't wrap that up, really.
It's all right. I did.
I'm gonna.
As always.
Why don't y'all just stop foot fighting?
Okay, sorry.
Just so you can stop breathing into the mic the whole episode.
Eddie is moving to New York, and we're going to miss him a lot.
We're going to miss him so much. But we're also going to visit him in New York, but probably not pod anymore. It won't be the same without the wettest of the boys.
It's ending, and it's my fault. My bad.
Yeah, it's his bad.
We blame you.
In the universal outrage that comes from this.
Right. People will rise up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just ask.
Wetheads.
Just get someone else to do it.
Stay calm.
Go ahead and just find someone else.
When, they're going to burn the streets.
When they start rioting.
When they start rioting, Eddie also requested, please don't loot any major box stores because he loves big corporations.
He said only loot local businesses.
Yeah, he said small business.
Interesting.
Make sure mom
It's interesting
and pop.
what you're equating this event to. Yeah.
He said,
It's cool.
I knew you'd go there.
Well, I didn't bring it up.
You kind of set it up. We're in
Eddie
LA.
said, please only get small businesses, family owned.
Say my name, dude.
Eddie said that.
Yeah.
So and so it's coming to a close. We've had a really good run, and we've really appreciated everybody. We got a couple more episodes. We're gonna keep going until the official move date. Just keep having fun making a pod. So we had to do the big episode for this big moment. Right. We had to do the thing that this has all been leading up to.
We had to honor the fans truly with this.
Yeah.
But today we're doing Band Geeks. Squidward's playing clarinet. He gets a knock, knock, knock on the door, and it is like a fucking veterinarian. Excuse me, sir. We've gotten a couple reports that there's a dying animal on the premises.
We're here from the animal hospital, so it's an animal doctor.
It's the same doctor who gives SpongeBob the iron butt. The iron butt. That Dr. Fish. And Squidward, of course, slams the door because the dying animal sound was his clarinet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up, but it's also just like, take it as a sign, you know?
Yeah.
They thought his clarinet playing was a dying animal.
And as if, like, a moment of God, he gets a phone call from none other than...
Squilliam Fancy Son.
His arch rival from band school.
This has got to be where we meet Squilliam, right?
I don't know. Did we meet Squilliam in the Fancy episode?
I don't remember which comes first.
Fancy
I would think that this one came first because it was like an introduction. Like he literally was like, my old rival Squilliam from band class.
But I feel like you do. It's a kid's show.
I know what having a rival in band class is like. You know,
I guess it's like
his first chair, like cello.
Yeah, it's like in the movie Whiplash.
You're right.
Miles Teller.
You're right.
I love that movie.
It is his first appearance. Squilliam Fancy Son, welcome to the pod. Meow, 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 meow.
But not, yeah, that is a kind of a more fitting noise though, because we don't like him. Though it's funny to think of rivals like who's going to be the cool kid in band.
And really, it's a kid with a unibrow and a smoking jacket.
Did either of you guys do band?
I did one semester.
I did orchestra.
Would you play
the bass?
Upright?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, were you in the band?
Was I in the band?
Yeah.
During my semester.
No, like as a school student.
Were you in band? Elle was not in band. Elle's brother Jeb is here too.
Welcome to the pod, Jeb.
Hey, Jebediah.
Were you in band at all?
Neither of them.
Not a musical family.
Not a musical family.
No, it didn't seem like it.
So Squidward gets a call from his arch rival from
You have
band
weird
class,
skin.
Squilliam Fancy Son. And what is Squilliam saying?
He says the same thing. He goes, you heard you have a dying animal there. Like somehow knows what the horse doctor just told him.
Right. And he starts kind of taunting Squidward's way of life. I hear now you're playing the cash register.
Yeah, he makes fun of people in the service industry.
Yeah, he's pretty douchey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a chotch.
Yeah.
He is a chotch.
But yeah, it's like mocking Squidward's job. And then he starts rubbing it in his face that I'm living the life you want to live, Squidward, because next week I'm supposed to be playing the Bubble Bowl.
Which is apparently a big deal.
It's like, I guess they're super.
What does it mean to play it though? Like he's like playing the instrument at it.
I think his band is playing.
Yeah, he says my band.
Oh right.
And well, no, I didn't know if the Bubble Bowl was an event or a location.
At the time, we didn't know, but I mean, it's a football game.
Yeah, it's their
It's
super.
like
It's a Super
halftime
Bowl.
show. Yeah. Did you guys ever watch that Lady Gaga documentary 5'2" on Netflix?
No.
No.
The whole thing leads up to her Super Bowl performance, and it's super good, but very intense.
Yeah, doesn't she? She's just under like so much stress. She needs
She gets like shots,
like horse tranquilizer,
something like that, to like soothe her tense muscles. She's like smoking J's out the wazoo.
For what? Just her huge performances?
Yeah, just like she's got such bad anxiety through it all.
Dang.
She has to wear a meat dress all the time.
Yeah, it keeps her.
I don't know
cool.
that much about Lady Gaga.
I know more than I thought I would.
She's Italian.
She is. She's from
Stephanie?
New York.
Germanati.
Is that her last name?
Germanati. I think so.
Wow, that's very Italian.
Yeah.
What a stupid name.
Father, son, and House of Gucci.
Yeah, she, Italian German. Yeah.
And so Squilliam's band is playing the Bubble Bowl, and Squidward is gobsmacked.
But Squilliam drops it on him, but I can't make it. So I was going to ask you if you could take over
with your band.
And then Squidward kind of stammers for a moment.
I wonder what we can't make it for.
And the way that like they're doing a big dick competition here, and Squidward takes the bait. He's mad. He gets bothered by all of Squilliam's jokes at his expense, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, my fucking band's gonna play the Bubble Bowl, you dickweed.
Yeah, he says that exact same thing.
Yeah, on a children's programming. Y7.
And then, Squilliam's like, well, okay, best of luck. I don't remember exactly what he says. He probably says another thing about the service industry.
And toodles or something like that.
Yeah.
And so then
He's being
Squidward's
mean.
like,
yeah, you don't get paid a living wage. He says that.
Are you Ben Shapiro, Squilliam?
Facts don't care about your feelings.
So then Squidward's like, uh-oh, I need to get a band. So people are walking around town, and the way that Dom and Eddie will put up flyers in Silver Lake for their comedy shows on poles.
I don't do anything like that.
Okay, the way that Dom will
did
put
everything
up flyers.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I don't. I wouldn't do anything like sort of like low.
Like cashier work.
Yeah, sort of service level.
Service industry.
Yeah.
I guess
I'm sort of
I do the work of the people.
Yeah, and I'm the brains.
He's the
I'm
blue
like
collar
the
and you're
proletariat, and you're like the bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
You're the
Well, someone had to pay for stuff.
Bourgeoisie.
Someone is the means of production. Am I right? Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, am I supposed to feel bad about it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of awkward now.
Why is it awkward?
I don't really think it's awkward.
I didn't think it was awkward.
I think you pausing made it awkward, Tom.
I thought that you liked to put flyers up.
I do.
I thought I did that so you could have something to do.
You did what?
Yeah. Well, I bought the flyers. I was like, oh, Dom loves flyering.
I do like flyering.
Yeah.
And people came to the show because of it.
Yeah.
They did. They told me it.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I mean, yeah, you did a lot.
And just in the way that if you build it, they will come. Squidward puts up flyers around Bikini Bottom, and several people. What is it like? Sandy, Plankton, and Mr. Krabs.
The marketing, the engagement on his marketing campaign is kind of crazy.
His success rate is quite high.
Yeah, like the amount that people engage with him is insane. Actually,
It's all basically a strong pitch to join the band, and not to mention free refreshments.
that's the big thing, because it cuts between all these different Bikini Bottom citizens finding the thing.
Right. And so they're all pretty convinced, and they show up, and Squidward, of course, is late, like any good artist. It was supposed to be 7:30, and it's 7:35 or 4, and he's just coming with the band rental equipment. And then he keeps making bad band jokes. He's like, This band equipment rental guy doesn't know an oboe from an elbow. Oboe, band humor.
Yeah, he's very excited about his own band humor.
He's very excited about his own everything this episode.
I think a lot of like band people like making weird band jokes though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's supposed to be like endearing.
They love their inside baseball.
So you
jokes.
think the Squidward doing that is kind of an homage?
No, I think they're making fun of band
like a
people
little
for being
reference
geeky.
to
Yeah.
Like here's like a.
I would not say it was out of respect at all.
I guess homage implies
Yeah.
respect. Though.
Yeah. No, they were like
Poking fun at
these are lame people.
It's out of disrespect.
Yeah.
I guess the cartoonists are poking fun at the band kids.
And even though they were themselves probably were.
band
I
kids.
bet they were.
Yeah. They were like, those guys are so lame.
Don't tell me Paul Tibbett wasn't a fucking band geek.
Who's that?
One of the writers.
Oh, yeah.
I just know his name. It comes on the title cards.
Right.
He'd be a great guest to have on.
Oh, damn.
Paul Tibbett. Shout out Paul Tibbett. If you want to be on this show, you better do it in
We'll
1
come
week.
out of retirement.
Yeah, we'll come out. Honestly,
Just keep doing the
Eddie
show.
will move back to
Just
LA.
keep
if
doing
you
this.
come on
There's
the
no
show.
reason
Here's
to
the thing.
stop.
Paul Tibbett, if you come on the show, Eddie will cancel his move.
super fans, let me tell you this. This show is technically ending, but who's to say there won't be some freak events where we'll come out of hibernation?
Just do the show. Why wouldn't you?
That's Eddie is talking to you, Paul Tibbett.
He's saying,
You are the listener right
Do you
now.
not want to continue doing it?
Not without you.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I get that. I get not wanting to do stuff without me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Paul
Eat,
Tibbett
sleep, breathe.
was also the pilot who dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima.
And then he wrote for Spongebob.
Oh, it's a different spelling of Tibbett.
He changed his name.
So, wait, where were we? Oh, and Squidward arrives just late to his own rehearsal, and we'll tell you what happens next after the break.
For Groove, being a supervillain isn't easy.
We stole the Statue of Liberty. The small one from Las Vegas.
He has to control
Listen up, please.
an army of minions.
Dave?
He has to outsmart
What?
a ruthless archenemy.
Shrink Ray? No! Oh, I hate that guy.
And he's about to inherit
Hello?
3 small problems.
You will not cry, or sneeze, or bark, or fart. No annoying sounds.
Does this count as annoying?
Fire now!
From Universal Pictures,
We are going to pull off the true crime of the century. We are going to steal the moon!
and Chris Meledandri, executive producer of Ice Age and Horton Hears a Who.
I shrink the moon. I grab the moon. I sit on the toilet. What?
You're funny.
Go!
By the time I'm done with Groot, he's gonna be begging for mercy. We have to warn him, and fast.
This summer, just because he's a bad guy doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
3 little kittens started to yawn.
Now make them drink the milk.
Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this?
Despicable Me.
Anyway, should we get back into it?
Yeah, welcome back to Wet
Can't
Boys.
you breathe?
It's Dom.
It's Matthew.
Sorry, Al.
You can tell we're ending soon because we're going off the rails.
Yeah, we were always so on the rails.
We were always so on the rails.
on the rails. We were
Until
just talking
now.
about the episode.
Truly. Let me put my headphones back on.
Yeah. Well, last we left off, Squidward was on his way driving to band practice with his equipment. Turns out the Flyers banged. They bunged.
Bang, bang, bang. They bunged.
And so Matthew's kicking his legs up.
It was funny. It was silly.
So all of the people showed up to band practice.
All these
They're
geeks.
ready to form a band. Squidward gives them a little speech at the beginning, asks who has musical experience. He says, who has experience playing any musical instruments?
Plankton, of course, answers, do instruments of torture count?
He says, no, that was pretty good, Plankton.
It was all right, but thank you.
It was good for the amount of effort.
What about sand cactus? And it's like a cactus surrounded by sand. You know?
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I was trying.
Would that be an instrument?
I don't know.
What about a cactus in sand?
It's funny because most cactuses are surrounded by sand.
Yeah, it's
kind of
a
just
sand
a-
cactus. It's a sand cactus. It's like it's
Instead
like
of a water
It's,
cactus.
it's a dirt tree. You know,
Yeah.
surrounded by
It's a
dirt.
cement house.
Yeah.
Truly, Eddie's leaving to go become a microbiologist.
Mm-hmm.
But then Patrick gives the iconic line, raises his hand.
What about a Velcro biologist?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No. He raises his hand again. No, Patrick. Horseradish is not an instrument either.
Puts his hand down. And that's my dad's favorite line.
Does
My
cactus
dad
and
will always
practice
say that
actually rhyme?
one. What?
Does cactus and practice actually rhyme, or is it technically like a slant rhyme?
No, that's a
Cactus.
perfect rhyme.
I know.
Oh, cool.
I guess with our dialect, it's a perfect rhyme. I guess if you're pronouncing
Cactus.
it practice is probably how you say it.
And it's cactus.
Cactus, I guess so. So
I don't think it's a rhyme.
if we're being proper, it's probably a slant rhyme.
Fuck.
Yes, idiot.
Get proper, bitches.
So they establish nobody's got musical experience.
Yes.
Squidward is like, ugh, all right, I guess I'm going to have to teach you guys.
I guess I'm going to have enough talent for all of you.
Yeah, he does that. And then he laughs again. Like as if that was even a big joke.
He just is so into himself.
At least the last one was kind of a joke, though it wasn't even
Yeah, no, that was him owning them.
owning the libs by having more musical experience than them.
But if anything, Squidward is the biggest lib because he's a musical, well-read intellectual who thinks he's better than everybody.
Wow.
Not to dunk on the libs
I don't
as
know.
one.
I mean,
but
that's sort of like
also that's the stereotype.
That's sort
That
of,
could be
if you
conservative,
watch,
too.
if you watch like a lot of the dumb, like, what's it called, the Daily Wire, kind of things. They're all like, man, isn't it great when you're just like
listening to
classical orchestral music
really?
and wearing a tie?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it's like,
No, dude, they're lame as shit.
yeah.
Like,
Well, and it's like like all that weird, like the fascist kind of dog whistly Twitters are all like a bust of a Roman architecture.
no, it's like an old painting.
Yeah.
And then they're like bemoaning the state of like
Art.
this is like how well things are ironed, you know.
Oh wow, this is really honestly nice that I don't know this.
You know that they're all weenies.
I'm so sheltered.
No, they're all like homework weenies.
Yeah.
And it's like it's pretty lame.
So maybe Squidward would enter a rabbit hole of extremism over time.
Maybe
Pipeline, man.
It would be center right stuff.
Squidward starts watching Lib's owned Lib
Watching Matt Walsh
YouTube
videos, yeah.
and then exactly one thing leads to another.
I care about the truth,
watching Crowder.
and accuracy of words.
But I also listen to Red Scare because I'm well rounded.
Yeah, maybe. I guess.
So Squidward then is like, I'm going to teach you all. Let's start practicing, and they begin to play, and they play pretty okay.
They're
for
fine.
like the fact that they've never played an instrument before. They're like playing notes, which isn't what like I remember first day of band, you have to learn how to like make sound come out.
Well, let's also not forget that Patrick also immediately goes, "Is this when we do the kicking?" And
That is when this, yeah.
And then Squidward or SpongeBob says it, I think maybe, and Squidward goes, "No, that's a chorus line." And then Patrick goes, "Kicking," and kicks Sandy.
Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If you've seen the episode, you know.
This episode has so many all-time gags.
Truly. It's gag-tastic.
Patrick alone in that scene with mayonnaise and mayonnaise an instrument and you left your lights on, pound two of the hardest lines in the show's
bars.
history.
Yeah.
Genuinely, bars.
So then
Is this the episode where he gets like blown away, like his face is like behind him?
Squidward?
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah, Squidward.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just
so then
asking.
it becomes like they're training. It's kind of like they're like one day later and they like show their progress in training.
They're like marching.
The next day they're marching out on the street.
Nice.
It's also interesting.
Good.
You know, they're talking about when Squilliam was initially like, my band is playing the Bubble Ball. Who knows what kind of band he was talking about? Like they might have been a rock band, but it's funny that they went immediately to like orchestra.
A rubber band.
Like they're specifically in this, yeah.
Just a stack of money.
Contraband.
My band.
Yeah, $100.
Yeah, bands.
They could have gone, so they went immediately to marching band, and they're like doing marching band practice. Squidward is encouraging,
A lap
especially
band.
the flag twirlers in the front.
Twirl faster. Twirl faster. To the point where they twirl so fucking fast that they become propellers.
They fly into the air, crash into a plane.
A blimp.
A blimp.
A Zeppelin.
A Hindenburg 9/11 combo.
Wow. They brought the building
Literally.
to
The Hindenburg to the Twin Towers. Is that what you're saying?
Kinda. It's what it reminded me of.
There were two of them.
Well, there was two flag
Two
twirlers.
blimps flew
There
into
were two flag twirlers, so it's like a second flag twirler has hit the black,
Yeah.
the Goodyear blimp.
Yeah.
That's what it made.
That's a funny image.
A second flag twirler.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a 9/11 Hindenburg combo.
It's a 9/11 Hindenburg, you know, you go 1-2 punch.
And they continue the training montage. The next day is when he's talking about playing at a certain volume.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny to picture that because it would happen so slowly. Because like hot air balloons move kind of slowly. So it's just
like a blimp into a building.
I didn't even realize that was the image you were talking about.
That's the image I was thinking.
A blimp flying in the Twin Towers, and it just bounces off and goes away.
And they're like, the second blimp has hit the tower, and you're just watching a second one slowly follow. So at the next day of practice, Squidward's one of the better moments to me that I didn't really realize as a kid. He goes, you know when people who try to sound smart talk really loud, and Plankton goes, yes.
Yeah. He went to college.
And then he goes, well, we're going to do that with the music. So, if we play really, really loud, maybe we just won't sound bad. And he goes like 1, 2, 3, and they hit the notes so loud that the glass blows out of the building.
And this is when his face gets blown backwards, like you had thought about.
It's like wrapped around his neck and the baton and everything. Bless you.
Bless you.
What?
That was honestly a really adorable sneeze.
That's how I sneeze. Yeah.
I really liked it.
And so,
That's how I get the ladies.
I go up to him and I sneeze. I go up and I sneeze weird, and they like that.
Wasn't that weird?
Do you want to talk about it at my place?
Yeah.
And then
do you listen to Drake?
So then he goes, actually, I've changed my mind. We should play quiet enough to where
so
they
that
can't hear us.
nobody can hear us.
Things are looking bad in the training. Finally, it's the 4th day. It's the day before the show. And it's another just horrible day of training. And then Squidward is kind of
not a good email.
And one of the people in the band is like, maybe we'd sound better if someone wasn't playing with big meaty claws. So basically he's talking shit on Mr. Krabs.
Classic line.
This episode is just chock full of them.
Chock full of bangers.
So then that starts a fight between basically all of the people in the band.
All the fish start
brawling.
And SpongeBob's like, no, we shall settle this peacefully. And one woman goes, oh, so now we're getting preached to by the talking cheese. Yeah.
And they're using the instruments to attack each other. Squidward's begging them to not because it came with a security deposit.
Sandy's going ham with a xylophone.
She's using it like a nunchuck. Yeah, she's like using the
mallets?
sticks, the mallets, as nunchucks.
Whoa. Do you guys know what is Sigma Phi Epsilon?
A frat?
Sig Phi.
I got a LinkedIn notification that said someone from Sigma Phi Epsilon looked at my...
Maybe they were investigating your T-shirt buying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Panhandle Council at
now
UCLA
it makes
is
sense.
looking at you.
Yeah, now it makes sense. Cool.
So there's a giant brawl. Basically, there's a giant brawl. It ends so funny, actually. It's a giant brawl. Everybody's fighting using the instruments. And then they look at the clock and it
hits like 10 o'clock and they're like,
and they go, class is over. It was never a class. Like, they all just willingly signed up for this thing.
And then they all like go arm in arm and walk
they're like,
out
oh, okay,
happy,
good.
buddy,
Like,
buddy.
yeah, okay, everybody good.
Yeah.
Which is, that was really funny to me because it was like, they just decided I am being held here.
Against my will.
Yeah. By class. So the hour hits, class ends, they all leave. And Squidward's waiting outside and says... Basically, like, makes a sad speech.
You've killed my dreams.
Yeah, I should have never got my hopes up. Blah, blah, blah.
Like, fuck y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And when he leaves, SpongeBob goes, guys, what have we done? When his, you know how, like, you know, Trish, when your house was on fire, who saved your kid from that burning building? A fireman? And you, Larry, who saved you when you OD'd on tanning, when your heart stopped because you took too many tanning pills?
Tanning pills, which is awesome.
Some guy in an ambulance? He goes, right, some guy in an ambulance. He goes, Squidward would be there for us if it was convenient for him.
We just got to pretend that Squidward is that firefighter.
Or that guy in an ambulance.
Yeah.
So they're like, he's done nothing for us in life. We have to pretend he's someone else.
And, and that works.
And SpongeBob's like, all right, let's start training.
They're like, for firemen.
It's very post 9/11.
Yeah.
A 1, a 2, a skiddly-diddly-do.
So they begin to practice, and we cut to the next day. Squidward arrives at the Bubble Bowl. Squidward tells the band not to show up. He's at the end of his sad speech. He goes, don't even bother showing up tomorrow. Yeah. I'll say you all died.
I'll say you all died in a marching accident.
Which is kind of insensitive to say when people did die. His flag twirlers. Unless they miraculously survived.
They died.
And he gets to the Bubble Bowl.
And who's waiting for him there?
None other than
fucking Squilliam. I guess he didn't have something to do. Lying ass.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to entrap Squidward.
But in the end, we're going to find out he brought about his own downfall.
Because behind...
Squilliam goes, where's your band? And Squidward goes, they died.
And then he goes, then who are they?
That's a good Squilliam.
And it's all the people in red and gold clad marching band uniforms.
Yes. The iconic marching band uniform.
The one we all know.
Squidward is like, oh, okay. Like, kind of just accepts his fate. He's like, this is, I got to go into this.
You raising your hand to talk?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this, but I have an idea if y'all will go with it.
Go.
But if you don't like it, we don't have to do it. I was thinking that we can end the episode we can talk about what happens, and then we can be like, we'll leave you with the song, and we'll let the song play out.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, cool. Anyway.
So
finally,
they file into the bubble bowl,
which is like a glass bubble on a hydraulic lift.
Yeah.
I guess it is hydraulic, especially because it's underwater.
Nice.
And it lifts them up into a human above ground football stadium.
Yeah, exactly.
And the team is the Showboats, it says in the end zone. And they're just a bunch of human fans cheering.
Yeah, it shows like shots of real people in the stands.
It's like 80s VHS tape.
Yeah,
quality.
like kind of stock video.
Yeah.
The 80s.
What do you think about the 80s, Eddie?
Pretty lame time period. Pretty lame decade, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot of good music that came out of it.
Not a lot?
I like 80s rock.
You bastard. 80s rock is incredible. 80s pop is incredible.
Do you really feel that way?
Absolutely. I like 80s music.
I think I look at it and it's like pretty gimmicky and lame. Like I think of like
But it's so fun.
The Cure, I guess.
I don't like The Cure that much.
My parents.
Yeah, so the one thing that I like, you guys both kind of shit on, but yeah,
He
cool.
likes The Cure, he said.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I guess for the most part, I think it's pretty bad.
What do you think about the Smiths?
I don't like Morrissey.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't.
We can agree on that.
But the music is like fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Sports, I guess nothing really happened.
Movies were pretty fun. Everything in the 80s was just like fun.
Yeah.
Not a lot of high stakes in
Ronald
terms of
Reagan.
quality. Oh, never mind. Not everything was fun.
I don't know. Yeah, it just seems pretty weak decade, I guess.
All right.
For me.
That's okay.
You know?
Yeah.
As far as my opinions go.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So they are raised into the human stadium. Squidward is like, well, this is the last time I can ever show my face in town again. And SpongeBob was like, that's the spirit.
Why did you ask me that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We haven't done. We've been pretty episode by this.
But then I just my bad.
I wasn't trying to entrap you. I just
no. I felt it's okay.
And so Squilliam is looking on. Squidward is bracing himself as this song begins.
Mm-hmm.
And it's how we started the episode.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Caption says, plays fanfare with perfect pitch.
How do you think
Perfect pitch.
What do you think this sounds like?
Probably like fanfare with perfect
Sounds like
pitch.
you're rubbing your mic on something. Fans, it's his eyebrow. I'll tell you.
So they begin to play. The fanfare playing comes in on the piano. Dun, dun,
And then
dun,
suddenly
dun.
it's like an 80s power ballad, Plankton on the keys. And then like silence. SpongeBob comes in. He's singing like he's fucking Eddie Van Halen. He's so good.
He is really good. The winner.
I'm sorry. I thought we were gonna let them hear it. I thought that was your thing.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna just like
It's just so hard
say
to
that they
not
rocked
sing
out,
it.
and then we'll leave them with the song.
Are we gonna describe the song?
I don't think we should describe the whole song.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that would be weird.
I do just love the song. It's hard to not sing it. They sing the song. They rock the fuck out. Every character brings it. Mrs. Puff is shredding
it on
guitar
electric
solos.
guitar.
Patrick is wearing little sunglasses as he drums.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking Euro drummer.
Squidward is doing like some light choreography. He really doesn't have a role at this point.
William has a heart attack.
Squilliam fucking drops to the ground, is stretchered off.
Right.
Squidward kind of flips him off as he goes.
And maybe the best detail of all is the human crowd is crying and waving lighters.
Yeah, the fans on opposite teams are arm in arm. It's one of the rare times in SpongeBob where like Squidward gets a win. I think that's why I liked it so much, because I think in any sitcom we're always like, oh, okay, he's gonna lose,
Right.
Because that's how we get back to square one.
Right.
But
Square one.
he got the
How about
sitcom.
square pants?
Nice. He gets his big win. He says "fuck you" to Squilliam. They all come together. They put on this awesome show, and like the end of this episode, you're like, damn, that like I feel good.
That banged.
Like it actually worked out.
Yeah. It was, and honestly, like, what an incredible moment in an already banging episode.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why this wouldn't be your favorite SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, it was mine.
It's mine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mine. Because you don't want to be basic, but it's like it just is the best.
What is your second favorite episode? Also, Eddie, what is your favorite episode?
I don't know if I have one. I guess this one. This one is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your second favorite?
I liked. Is this the one? Is this the one that they say is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yeah,
that's my second favorite one.
That is this one.
that is this episode.
Okay, well,
Mine's the Krusty Krab pizza.
Mine is the Krusty Krab training video.
I like the one where Gary runs away.
Ooh, that
Gary,
one's so
come
sad.
home. That was on the Yellow album. I had the CD and I would sing all the songs.
That's how we feel right now, listener, saying goodbye to you in the near future. I feel like SpongeBob when Gary left.
We're gonna be singing the Grill is a Grill song, Gary Come Home, all of the sad SpongeBob songs.
Maybe that's the next stop.
And definitely not the best day ever, because it won't be when we're gone.
Yeah, my perfect job starts my perfect
day.
Song does bang. Maybe our next stage with the podcast is ending, but our next stage as a SpongeBob cover band.
I'd be so you know that I know the words to all the SpongeBob songs.
I do know that you know that. Now I regret.
A friend is a friend till the end of the end. That's forever. Okay, I'm done.
But damn, if this episode, it lived up to everything, like all the expectations that I had for it in my head. I don't know about you guys.
No, it did.
Didn't watch it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
Yeah.
don't know. Did you expect to watch it?
No.
Did it live up to your expectations?
Oh, if I yeah, that's true.
And if anything, y'all, thanks. I mean, this isn't the last, but it's nearing the end. But if
Next week is going to be good.
Next week's going to be great.
It's going to be good.
We're going to finish with a really good guest. We have Lucy Blehar from Big Sis. She's a comedian.
Check out her music.
I'm going to bring it.
We'll talk to her more about her next week when she's here.
We're going to interview her. Can we interview her?
I mean, a little
Kinda.
bit. Yeah.
I think we should interview her.
Just like talk to her.
We'll ask her cool questions.
We'll ask cool questions.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Come in with cool
questions and boundaries.
It's going to be a bit of a different episode, but glad that we have this episode to like tell you guys how much we love you.
Yeah.
Tell you, singular person, how much we love you.
Stay wet.
Listener, you are not our only listener, like fan base size wise.
Our favorite listener.
Just like you are my favorite listener. Whoever's listening to this, you're my favorite. Unless you're listening in a group, you are all my favorite if you're in a group.
And if anything, I think we would love to encourage you to watch more SpongeBob. Watch your favorites, rewatch some good ones, get a little toasty, get a little high, enjoy this incredible animated show that built us, and
talk about it to people.
Yeah, spread the
will.
No, don't talk about it too much.
Talk about it when people ask you to stop.
Yeah, like this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I think we'll leave you with the performance from the Bubble Bowl.
This is actually us singing it. This is the first song our cover band is going to release. So check us out on Spotify and check out the podcast, but also our cover band. And keep listening for the last couple episodes.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Love you.
It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. Who never sacrifice their will. Don't ever look back on the way close.